Welcome to a very cast-worthy and epic Palladium 3 vs 3. One of the best zerok games ever, as stated by Tarkin. Since it is a Palladium match, of course we will have only Singularity and Neutron Star ranked players in this match today. Starting out with the only Singularity, it is Das Fapital with the superior plot, the purple plot. In the purple as well. Pots for their factory, and they do have bulkhead printer unlocked. On the western side, their teammate Tarkin going tanks, Ogre rushing already a little bit, and in the blue it's Unicorn Cats, someone I have no idea who that is, for a rover factory. On the other side, although we do have a little bit of engagement here, nothing serious. Glaive will heal up, Dot will probably die before it gets another shot in. So, Bob the Builder, Knight as their blueprint. It is Cloakbots for 60. In the yellow, Ogre rushing as well. It's Skigear with an Engineer Commander who is going to be a mystery printing. And in the orange, Aquanum with Bots, whose commander is not going to be printing anything. So, double Bot up north, double tank in the middle, and the only variety we have is down south. Rover versus Cloakbots. Badger out already, early, very early, and is likely going to be cleaned up, but Commander saving it just in time. So indeed it is going, well, not indeed, but like it is staying up. No issues there. Bit of a weird start, I would say. But if you're able to keep it alive, hey, it will slowly drain the enemy. It is going to be good for your attrition. Ogre v Ogre, but one with 4 ducks in sport, the other one with a commander. Super Welder. Going to be force firing the ground. I mean, it could work. Could have a little bit of splash damage onto the enemy Ogre. Or onto the enemy commander. A little bit less useful, I'd say. But hey, that's fine. Second commander is also now kinda close. Meaning that Ogre, it is able to take down a metal extractor, but can't really do a whole lot else right now. Ogre loses 1v1 against a commander. You would need 2 for to take down a level 1 commander. And now Tarkin themselves also moving in with their commander. Already has their target set on the enemy Ogre. And up north, well, a couple of bulkheads going to be pressuring Aquanum. Duck's also a pretty good counter to Singular Archer and one buoy. But even those, with the commander there and the Lotus, can't really move in very easily. So even though it is a, well, Palladium match and like, oh, we're going to see a lot of like high level, high skill things. Well, they're missing maxes, multiple maxes, like 3-4 maxes at least. Not ideal, definitely not. And also we're already seeing, well, a little bit of a pork up with Terraform over here, Stinger as well. So it is actually not a very active game for now. I mean, we do have a little bit of action going on everywhere. And over here, well, is it going to be in time? It is just barely going to stay up. 29 HP, but it can still do so much damage, outranging Kadachis by a lot. And the Minotaur, not going to be up anytime soon. Although, Ogre is going back. Less than ideal, could really have done some damage. Although, you would need to stay out of range of the Lotus, is a bit difficult. Could have raided a little bit there. But losing 500 cost, of course, is going to hurt more than just taking down 2 metal extractors. Though, you still lose it. Reclaim will before your team, so that's good. Gives you like 200 metal back. But still, not great to lose it, especially with commanders close by that are idle, or semi-idle. So, would have probably been able to heal it up. At least well enough that the 2 Ronins wouldn't have killed it. And down south, well, still a couple of edges. As long as they're alive, they'll slowly wither away at those Cloakbots. Cloakbots doesn't really have something that's really, well, able to handle badges that well. Everything dies. There goes. First Ronin down already. And oh, Duck has been able to sneak through, and thanks for holding my lane. Well, Duck, too bad, you're still going down. But hey, it managed to snipe one more metal extractor. And for now, Team West with a slightly better eco, but is already linking up that energy. So we'll have better eco, or at least potential, because they still need at least these two maxes. So yeah, they don't really have the map control down south. Definitely not down south. Down up north it is a lot better for them. But in general, map control is probably slightly ahead for Team East. Eco could still be good for Team West. Over here though, losing at least two units. One Badger, one Scorcher. Not ideal. Couple of loaders to deter those Cloakbots. And Commander as well, of course. So do manage to hold on there. And still, a lot of badges. Look at them. 8 badges on the field right now. They don't have good DPS each, but in total, that definitely does stack up. Right, one of the only things that they can really do against a Badger, soaking damage, but hey, a lone knight sending it forward is just not going to work. Is that for a, whatchamacallit? The thing that does this, gas turrets, I would assume so? I don't really know what else you would build, unless, well, I see 2 caretakers as well. You're going, no, it is gas turret, okay. Just going to be having it armored up and then healing it with caretakers, probably. And it does get a little bit of a range advantage as well, though not enough to take care of badges. Ego for now is slightly better for Team West, neither team is really reclaiming. As I said, of course they start with that. But also, Team East is struggling with their energy, at least seemingly struggling. Not sure if they're really using it for repairs, for instance. And gas turret going down. Commander will stay up for now. Max does go down, losing Team East a little bit of eco again. And it is pretty open. Yeah, there is one ogre. And you only have 1 Minotaur, so not that much damage for now. But hey, you could possibly move in there a little bit. Though you would like to have a couple of raiders for that, rather than sending in your Minotaur. And up north, well, heavily damaged Grizzly versus one that's almost full HP. 700, 800 HP left. Meaning that it is going down in the next shot. There it goes. And the enemy Grizzly is able to just walk away as if nothing really happened. Fusion is almost up for Team West. We'll put them ahead in energy eco as well. And run with Glaive. I don't know if he has Ogre yet. Well, he has Ogre almost. There it is. Glaives not really easily captured. Because, well, for them the like 500 extra damage the Dominatrix needs to deal is of course more significant than for other things. But oh well. Ogre is now in front, will be able to defend the Dominatrix, defend the emissary. So being able to sneak in there with a couple of glaives is seemingly unlikely. Gas turret also captured, so yeah, they're reclaiming it. That's nice, but indeed. Ogre not going to be taking down 2 Minotaurs on its own. And with this support from 1 Kodachi, it's also not enough. You're being overrun in the middle again. Down south, well, the push with Cloakbots is actually starting to happen. Aegis is going up for for blue. Commander is also heavily damaged, but hey, not too bad. Manually moving your badges, okay. Watch out with that Impaler though. It does just barely go out. Get out over there, nicely done. And over here, you're not in range of the gas turret, so it's not going to be soaking any damage for you. Health of less than, well, about 7,000 left. Not that much HP for 20 units. So yeah, badges can still drain these units relatively easily. Over here though, this is a big issue. Grizzly 50% HP, couple of buoys, couple of archers. Heavily damaged, most of them. So that's not exactly great. But also, yeah, 2.2k reclaim, seemingly going for Team East. That extra overdrive is not really being strong enough to deal with that. 17 reclaim is going to put that eco ahead by quite a lot. Down south you're still holding your own, but you're also not really pushing, and welcome to World War 1. For that you would need a little bit more terraform, I'd say. But yeah, artillery shelling from both sides. The Team East is definitely behind in that regard. I mean, dealing with 9 badges, not easy. And that was the idea. Aspis rather than a static shield. Being able to shield your units from the enemy artillery. Once again, Grizzly is out for Team West up north. But it's outnumbered by quite a lot. Lobster does throw them away. That's quite nice. Saving your Grizzly like that. And saving the Lobster as well. Nicely done. Now though, triple Minotaur. Yeah, that's more than 2 Minotaurs, but moving in without any real support. Now you have the DPS from Double Ogre for Team East as well. First Minotaur already almost done. And there it is, done for indeed. Now, Kadachis with a little bit of AoE on those fire bombs, of course. And also pretty good DPS in general. Are, well, damaging the Minotaurs a little bit, but hey. Other tanks went back, so on their own, 2 Kadachis cannot really do that much. Down south, Blast Wings. Well, he is nice if you can get in the shield, and you did get in there with at least 1 or 2. Is it going to be enough? Probably not. Though, if it is 15 seconds, just like... whatchamacallit? Yeah, just barely not enough. Too bad. The issue is that, yeah, even though it says probably 15 seconds, no, 12 seconds. Oh, so it is indeed worse than Pyro. That is also like pretty widespread, I believe. And Commander, oh, just barely staying up though. Deleted the Commander, okay. Probably a good idea. Especially with, yep, there it goes. Dominatrix is gone. Nicely done to, well, destroy that Commander. At least it doesn't give it back to the enemy. Still, 1800 reclaim, that is seemingly going to be for the Eastern team. But at least they don't have that Commander anymore. That's at least for the medal that you have denied them. Minotaurs, Ogres are being pressured by Dominatrix, but there isn't a whole lot else. Now tanks coming in to help you out does, however, leave the middle quite vulnerable. There's 1 commander there, and then the mystery, that's about it. Crashers have been able to do a pretty good job against those Blast Wings, so not going to have anything go down there. Knight, does it go down? It just barely does. 3 Minotaurs, however, 2 of them are already going back. The other one is likely going to go down. Yeah, it is. There it goes. And enemy Minotaur, just barely going down. Nicely done. Dominatrix does stay up for now. And just like that, well, West 110% attrition. That's not too bad. But you have still lost the position pretty badly. 1800 reclaim. That will likely be for the enemy. I mean, they've got the welder close by, Commander as well, the super welder. And even though Badger is a very good deterrent against Phantom, yeah, it needs to go into your minefield first. Being able to snipe the Dominatrix is very nice. Quite a high value target, of course, like 420, 450? 420, yeah. Up north now, Double Grizzly versus Double Grizzly. However, this time around it is actually Team East with the first dead Grizzly. With... if I can focus on him. Well, with all of that support, Grizzlies can't really continue to engage there. And once again, thrown back by Lobster. Dropping Scallops, where are they going? Charons are seemingly not going anywhere yet. But we're trying to go up north, I think. We'll have to keep an eye out for those. Yeah. Down south, once again, Knight just going to be, well, engaging. Doesn't really care about a couple of mines, as long as it is able to go back and heal up. Which it doesn't, which means that it is not exactly a great fight in that case. However, in total, still a good fight for Team East. Being able to reclaim all of that as well is very, very nice. And they say all gang up on Aquanum. It does make sense. Because they certainly are scary right now. Well, they have been the entire game, but hey. That is a shame. Scallops are going down by the enemy Scallops. Damn. Could have been really good, maybe. The issue is, what was your target? I don't know. I don't really see a very good target for them. Maybe down south, hitting all of those badges could be very nice. But other than that, I don't really know if there was anything significant you could hit. Fusion, of course, up north, but I don't think they know about that. We can actually just check that. Yeah, no, they do not know about the fusion. Down south, well, by now, couple of cloakbats once again going to go down. There goes Conjurer, Glaive, and Phantoms, not uncovered yet, are being shielded by those glaives quite well. Did you just hit your own glaive? I think you did. You do now uncover the Phantom, but since all of the Ravagers are dead, it is not really something that matters. Throwing in a couple of buoys, throwing out Grizzly and Sport. Okay, it's a lobster battle up north. And couple of Phoenix. Where are they going? Going onto the Phantom and probably Schlings as well. Well, taking down double Phantom at the very least. I said, taking down. There you go, thank you. And there Aquanum comes to return the favor. Another 8 Blastwings lined up. Crashers not available anymore. So they can come in. Couple of Pickets. Picket is of course quite nice because it is homing missile. And Blastwings really not doing a whole lot. Mostly just a waste. Indeed it is. Economy, still really nice for Team East. By now have also linked their grid pretty well. Not completely yet, but they're working on it. So yeah, ahead in eco, in an energy eco, even without a fusion. And of course they do have that reclaim down south, that at least they're trying to get, whereas the enemy can't even attempt it. Once again getting pushed. This time around, again, yeah, you've got your badges. Those don't have DPS. And where is your Air Force? Is it going to come in to save you? Doesn't seem like it. No air pad, so it's a very slow rearm for them. And once again, couple of Blastwings trying their best, but with the crashers here, they don't really accomplish a whole lot. And look at the reclaim field, still 1600. Where is all of that? Well, just here, 900. That's all in range of these caretakers. Well, caretaker. This is difficult to see, guys. You pile up on each other and it's just a Minotaur ball. Especially now with the Cyclops gone. Anyways. Seemingly yellow is retreating. It is also kinda looking bad for them, maybe. But with Cyclops there, it shouldn't be. Sure. Middle still holding strong. Quite a lot of the reclaim as well, with all of those Cyclops and Ogres going down. 1700 just there. In a cloak field, double caretaker close by. So once they stop repairing, they can get a lot of reclaim for you. Down south, well, Dominatrix trying their best, but again, they're not good against low value, low HP targets. At least comparatively so. So one of them already going down. And Phoenix, well, it does drop its bombs. Does it go down? It does. Phantom takes the last shot. And Phantom is probably going to live that. I think it will. Assuming it doesn't go down to the mines. Could be a good target for the badges though. Force firing onto it, but no, not going to happen. Does indeed survive and will be healed up shortly. Once again trying to run in. Couple units going down immediately. Just from the mines that were there. And now with Fence Ripper as well, you're able to hold your own pretty decently. Still though, ladder reclaim being reclaimed by Team East. 85 to 70-ish, or 80 as well now. Because of the reclaim down south, they are getting to. And up north, well, Lobster tries their best. Heavily damaged Grizzlies though. One of them down, the other one soon to follow, I would say. Does it? No, probably not, because it's just barely out of range. 21 HP only. That was very, very close. For another like 1800 value, 1900 to go down. Down south, Blue is holding their own quite alright. Fences are pretty decent anti-air as well, so Blastwings are a lot less likely to do anything. Especially with the crashes nearby as well, of course. But the issue is still up north and in the middle. Lucifer slowly going up, but is already being targeted by Emissary, and it does indeed go down. Skiget actually trying to reclaim it at the last second. But over here, well, Grizzly halfway dead. Engaging the wrong target, honestly, with at least one of them. And now Lobster for Team East as well, so no way for them to retreat. Commander low HP as well. Could easily go down. We've got a Sparrow that's trying to scout. That's all nice and good. But Lobster is not being used offensively. Probably is just intended to be used to throw units back if it does seem bad. Down south though, well, the badges have been moving forwards. Gas turret is still pretty decent HP, is being repaired as well. However, it is not armored up, so it does not have reduced damage. Or like, takes reduced damage. And the Cloudbots still struggling quite a bit. Fight, not amazing, but I mean not a whole lot has gone down the last couple of seconds. And Minotaurs, will you go ahead and try and save it? Impaler, yeah, they're trying that. They've got multiple Impalers on the field already. However, look at it! That doesn't work, of course. Look at it, it has done so much damage already. Over here on the northern side, we've got now Scuttle moving forwards as well. Where is it going? Is it going to launch right on top of the Ultimatum? Cloak, take out the Cloak. I mean, nope, it is going for the Grizzly, does not hit. Whereas the Ultimatum, it does hit. However, does it go down? Nope, it takes two bad Grizzlies with it, and the other one missed with one of its lasers, so 800 damage still to go. Will be healed up. Nicely done. Taking down two Grizzlies already. Having made cost by a long shot. By easily making cost. No issues there. Once again, Blastwings trying. Might take a Badger or two if they're lucky, but it doesn't seem like they will. Team West now with positive attrition. 66 versus 100 ego. Of course, 30 in reclaim. But second fusion was constructed a while ago. Probably even has paid itself off, but no, it hasn't done that yet. Still like 600 to go. And up north, well, Inferno going up. Not sure what Inferno targets there really are right now. Yeah, I don't really know. It is, of course, going to uncover a Scuttle. But other than that, this is all pretty decent high HP units. Minotaurs, Ogres as well, of course. And indeed, Ogres, as I already... well, Minotaurs, as I said before, are they going to try and help out down south? Seemingly they are. Nice target to waste your Dominatrix on. So you could have now possibly moved in with those tanks. I mean, it was the only dominatrix. So, yeah. We remember in September when the gas turret arrived. It did its job. It made its cost like 5 times over. Something like that. Not really sure how when you get that icon specifically. But it definitely made cost. Even made cost for the Spire itself, most likely. And tanks still a little bit indecisive in what to do. Tarkin, are you going to be helping out down south as well? Or is that not going to be needed with the Scorchers there? I mean, there aren't really any Yogas in that ball. And tanks are once again going back. Scouting with Sparrows, okay. What are you scouting for exactly? I do not really see it right now. Airplane Factory is not doing anything special. Might have just been scouting to see if they're not secretly going for a nuke or something like that. And Double Inferno has been a launch. Launch codes for the Infernos have been granted. I mean, they took down a couple of puppies, I think. But apart from that, like, yeah, you'll take a caretaker or two. I really wonder if that's going to be worth it for you. I mean, Infernos are not cheap, and the missile silo itself is not either. This is a decent target for your Inferno, but that's possibly even out of range. Can't see that. Give me a constructor. There it is. Do you know it isn't? Huh. This would have actually been a pretty decent target for the Inferno. And this as well. Lot of puppies there. Are they going to get Regu up the Grizzly? They are not. Needs Firewalker. Well, which side? I mean, West could use a Firewalker as well. Just to, like, get all of those Cloakbots destroyed. But it is also quite nice against, well, Badgers, as they are also low HP. Fences also easily go down because they have to stop the fire and all that. And it clears away the minefield as well. So Firewalker is a very nice solution for the down south. Well, for Team East down south. Commander from Tarkin did go down in the northern side. Top, middle, top-ish. Third of the way down. And Skigear is able to keep pressuring me. Yeah. Too bad. That's what they're going to do. What do we say here? Need more mystery. More artillery spam. It's fine. Sure. Go ahead for a couple of emissaries. Emissaries are going to be nice. And what is the emissary, not emissary, ultimatum able to do? How many? 3 Minotaurs in one shot. Also recloaked. So the Karachi will not be finding it. And that means it can go around and try again. Up north, puppies didn't seem to do a whole lot. Ultimatum here also alive. Alive and well. And now scythes, just 2 of them moving into the enemy base. There isn't a whole lot here to defend against double scythe. But with the factory just spamming out ducks right now, it's also not too difficult to deal with them. And they don't have enough DPS to kill the fusion? I don't think so, at least. Not in time. And oh, Inferno going to hit. And yep, a lot of those puppies going down. Once again, scouting. Does scout the fusion. But also scouts that there is not a whole lot of scary things coming up from the enemy. Scythes are now engaging. Will be taking down the fusion actually. And what does the fusion take with it? It does take the duck with it. That is definitely a very valuable thing to take down with it in this case. And now moving through Strider Hub offline. That is actually quite important. And over here now in not in range, kind of in range. Hidden away from the Lotus. So does take down another 2 caretakers. So it's way more effective than I thought they could ever be. I guess you just didn't spam enough ducks. I thought they would be coming out faster than that, but it's fine. You've still got the other fusion, and the grid is still linked. Over here, a couple of glaives going to try and engage with all of those things, but with this many Minotaurs, even they can hit a glaive every once in a while, especially when slowed down by double Cyclops. Ultimatum, only a single one is left. The other one, I guess, went down to all of those Minotaurs at some point. And also, West, watch it. You don't want to be accessing now. You don't be doing that. Over there, puppies are now engaging. But not all of them, at least. Ultimatum, once again, closing in. Oh, a misery one, two of them already going down. Yep, okay, shot one. Getting a couple of ogres, Minotaurs with you. Do you survive? No, you don't. You don't take your own Minotaur with you. And all in all, it is technically still a good fight. It is somewhat surprising, but yeah, it is a good fight. Just barely. Down south, well, the hill has been conquered. There's still a caretaker, sneakily, like, healing things up and all that. But even that should shortly be taken care of. At least I would assume so. And now, with 5 dominatrix and a lot of badges, it's going to be difficult to stop the rovers down south. Firewalker 60. That makes sense. It does make sense. And hey, there they are once again. And that is a second fusion going down. This time around, they do take the scythes with them. Factory not gone down, so it does hurt, but not that badly. Especially because you have another fusion down south, of course. So you still have good enough eco to at least hold your production intact and all that. And like rebuild. Push down south, well, couple of tanks are going to have a difficult time engaging dominatrix. Cyclops does have the advantage that if it is running away, it does like outrange the dominatrix. But of course that means running away, which means that they can still push forwards. Hey, there the Firewalker comes. There it comes. Should have probably requested it a bit earlier, but hey, Aquana now decides to just send it your way. And how much? Well, only 8,500 HP on 18 units. Just like with the Cloakbots, yeah, these are not exactly high HP targets. Can't really like spread out either. In a bit of a choke point with that hill there. So already being pushed away. Masons will hold their own, will reclaim till their last breath. And they're actually not going down. What? Oh, this one is not going down. Just barely out of range. And there come a lot of Scorchers. Well, Ogre is there, so can't really push in. At least not easily. And there they come. Blast Wings once again. Dropping, and well, even though this is tanks and Scorchers, still doing a pretty decent job. Probably not worth it. No, indeed. It is actually worth it. For the Blast Wings. Though I'm not sure if the Blast Wings themselves made cost. Down south, Cloakbots still fighting. Firewalker pretty far forward. That is a bit of a dangerous position for your Firewalker, as the spectators are pinging indeed. But it does survive, so it's not a big deal. And the middle has been secured pretty nicely by Team West. Talken has that secured nicely. A couple of emissaries to rain down on this as well. And they can't really push that, even though they have double Cyclops. Blast Wing, once again, moving in, but hey, they captured one. Nicely done. Still though, Scythe sneaking through. And the lone Firewalker just running forward, charging the enemy. It will win you the match. It is going to push forward, but like if it It's not in a great position. Goodbye. You tried your best. You probably even made cost. Didn't really pay attention to that. But it is still a shame. You really shouldn't have lost that. Probably... Aquanum probably should have just handed control over to Sixy. Yeah, sad accident indeed. Way too focused up north. Having to deal with all of those angry Phoenix. And, oh... okay, just a max this time around. Not too bad. But also still, pushing in. You've shown it before, you can do it again. You can take down 3 caretakers right there. Or you can take down a fusion, because this time around they're not even thinking of having some ducks out. Down south, good for a little bit of a firewalker, Phoenix bombing. Phoenix 1 goes out, Phoenix 2 just barely survived as well. I mean, not barely, 50% HP, so it's not too bad. Auto attack, no, it wasn't even auto attack, I'm pretty sure it was just moved forwards. Just a move command right there. Oh well. Scythe still being annoying, but it can't really do a whole lot right now. Should be able to sneak through there if it wants to. And a funnel web coming in? Okay, I mean it is going to be great for your reclaim range, but other than that I don't really get it. Next Firewalker is out, and this time around Sixy has indeed got it themselves. Build a factory for it, probably not ideal. Spending another 700 to get that out, but hey. It's not too bad at this stage of the game. 700 isn't that expensive. And there they come. The big old thrown a ball, moving forwards. Puppies to get the reclaim? Maybe? They're not doing that, so it's not going to be for reclaim. Imagine a crab here. Yeah, but then you first need a spider factory, which is something no one has right now. And the scythe, it is still being annoying. I mean, has it made cost yet? No, just has not done that. But it is still alive. GG. GG on Funnel Web. Is it going to swing the game that much? I mean, it will defend all of this very nicely against Firewalker. And of course with the insane reclaim range, build range, it will be good to hover all of this up. I mean, there is still 2000 metal on the field. But at the same time, is it a GG unit? I don't really think it's that good. With like triple Cyclops and like 5 Minotaurs out for the other team right there, outnumbering yours. And that's not a good engagement then. It's hard to see because of all of the fire, but yeah, no. This is not looking very good for Team West in this fight specifically. Over here, actually, apparently it is looking good for Team West. I'm kind of surprised about that, but I guess that is also from down south, where the Cloakbots are probably losing a little bit more badly. And Puppy's here, I mean, we had 2k before, it is now all of a sudden a 5.6 thousand reclaim. Yeah, Puppy there, and you have a 10,000 of them. What's the point with this? You want more Firewalker? Or Puppy? I don't know. And there he goes. The Scythe once again engaging, taking down a load of turret, but there it comes. The Hero Kodachi will be in time. No, it won't be in time, and it does not know where it is, so the Scythe lives another day. But hey, they said GG. Is it GG? I think we're done. Honestly, I'm a little... I mean, yeah, there is a lot of cost on here and in tanks as well. It's not exactly more we're done than before, but I guess they are also scared of the funnel web. I'm a little surprised. I mean, I feel like you're able to just take down Das Fapital relatively easily. They've got one Grizzly, And the rest of the forces are focusing at least down south. So, I don't think it's GG, right? You can just move these forwards. You don't have a grizzly with them, but you've still got like good puppy numbers, couple of archers, couple of buoys. And now you don't need to move though, because otherwise the good number of puppies value 1400 and it's now only 800. Ouch. And you're sending your puppies right there onto the rally point. Going to die. Going to die, they are indeed. Inferno dropping onto the tanks this time around. Probably not enough to take down the Cyclops, 1500 HP left. And it is running away, so no indeed, that will stay up. And they are now voting to resign. Is it over? It seems over. At least they seem to think it is over. And down south, yeah, there is a lot of cost here. So I do think this is probably the reason it's over. And indeed, there they go. To me, they might have been able to do a little bit more up north. But hey, the funnel web was indeed GG.